Okay, I'm gonna get in trouble for this. I don't know, but if my dad sees this video and asks me when did I watch this and why did I watch this, which is a dumb question, but probably most likely, is this appropriate for kids? But if he does ask me those questions, I'm just gonna eat the hell out of the house and not say a damn word. Because if I say a damn word, I'm gonna get in serious trouble, and he's gonna murder me. He's gonna seriously murder my ace if he finds out that this is technically an animated movie, but not for kids. It's not an animated for kids. Oh, pray to God that my dad does not see this video. Hello, welcome back to another movie review on the channel. And sorry, if my hair looks like crap. I popped the zit. TMI there. I know. I'm sorry, but it looked hideous, so I put my hair on the other side. That doesn't matter. So yeah, funny story. So yesterday, I'm just minding my dang business, and I see a video, like a clip. Oh, the American America, the motion picture. Is it American or the America? I forgot the title. I know it's America. It's something either America or American, the motion picture. But still, I watched the video. I'm like, oh, okay. Good thing I didn't do a trailer reaction because 18 plus. But still, I watch it and I'm like, wait a minute. Hold up. Did this came out today? Oh my God. So I'm just like, oh my God. I forgot this movie just literally came out today. But yeah, I just forgot that it just came out yesterday. So yeah, but did I watch it? No, because there's a reason why I didn't watch it in the middle of the day. Because yeah, it's an animated movie, but it is not an animated movie for kids because it's basically an R-rated animated movie. Like for example, Sausage Party, which is one I one I don't ever want to watch again, and a couple of I guess other R-rated movies, for example, that are animated. I don't know. It depends. It depends. Still, this is basically one of those R-rated movies. Like for example, Neighbors, Jump Street, and along with come on, it's gotta be an easy one, and Good Boys. This is one of those R-rated, famous R-rated movies. Whether it's produced or directed or written, wherever depends by Seth Rogen or not by Seth Rogen, and it's just a R-rated movie and stuff. But this one is an animated version for the R-rated as well. And here's what I'm a little disappointed about. So I checked the rating, and it says TVMA, rated for TVMA. Now, why am I disappointed about that? Not because let me explain. Now, obviously, I don't mind this being R-rated. Well, let me explain. This is kind of what I'm explaining. I would have preferred if they had just said R instead of TVMA because if no one's not been following what Netflix has been doing, Netflix has just been, basically making a big deal with these movies like, for example, Wish Dragon. Is that TV-14? Because I'm really disappointed if that says that. No, I think it's PG-13. No, not PG-13. PG. A couple of movies. They're just basically Netflix is just going nuts with all their Netflix movies. And now, for example, Babysitter, the Killer Babysitter 2, Killer Queen. That's rated TVMA, but that's not like a big Netflix movie. But for Extraction and Red Notice, which I'm very desperate to see and looking forward to that, starring The Rock, and Ryan Reynolds and Gal Gadot. So yeah, but Extraction, Six Underground is one of my favorite movies, starring Ryan Reynolds, and of course Red Notice, like I said earlier, one of my movies I'm anticipating on Netflix. Those are big Netflix movies because they have ratings. Like two of them are rated R, but Red Notice, I don't know what rated that will be. Either it'll be R rated or PG-13. Those are big Netflix movies, and I guess they made this into a big Netflix one as well. But I don't know. But still, for Netflix movies that are like rated TVMA or TV-14, those are just normal Netflix movies. And sure, these are normal Netflix movies as well, but these are big ones. It's just like another example, the Fear Street trilogy. They're all gonna be freaking R-rated. So and do stay tuned for my movie reaction tomorrow for part 1. Yeah. I'm totally screwed. But still, so yeah, the reason why I did not watch this because basically one of those R-rated movies where it's gonna have a crap ton of language, like the F-bomb, and of course sexual content, and depends what else is in the freaking movie. And if I remember correctly, it was rated TVMA for sex, nudity, language, and gore, which I'm like, wait a minute, what's with the gore part? So wait, I mean, I guess there would be violence in here, but so wait, it's gonna be full on gore or something? Like, what are they talking about? And so after the entire day, I just go to bed, get ready to brush my teeth, go to bed, and I thought we were gonna play pool, but yeah, I guess that didn't work out. But still, I then just get some sleep, fall asleep, whatever the heck I'm watching on the, TV up there, and then suddenly I wake up at 1 a.m. in the morning. I'm like, what the hell? Did I woke up from a nightmare or something? Jesus Christ! But I then take a big jug of water, and I'm just about to watch YouTube. But then I'm like, wait a minute. Since I woke up like in the middle of the night, this is the right moment. This is the perfect time for me to watch America in the motion picture. Because I gotta watch this at home. Just wait patiently. But I was looking forward to this because I thought it would be a good, funny movie for me to watch. And I don't know how to explain myself on why I wanted to see this. Not because of the what's it rated for, because it's, I guess, it's a little animated, which is an excuse, but I just wanted to see if it'd be a disappointment or not. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with me watching these types of movies or something. I guess there's something. I guess there's something wrong with me. I don't know, but I guess it's mostly because Channing Tatum is voicing George Washington, which I find that hilarious. Like, what? But still, I'm just like, this is right. This is the perfect time. And I'm just scared to get caught by my dad if he hears something. So I make sure to turn down the volume and just have subtitles on. And luckily, I don't get caught. But I probably will if he sees this video. Dad, if you see this, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I did not saw this without your permission or anything. But I do this all the time. Here and at home. I'm sorry. I do this like almost every dang time. Well, not almost every time. Not almost every time. Not almost every time. Not almost every time. That doesn't matter. So yeah, I end up watching the movie, and did it disappoint me? No, I'd say I had a hell. I cannot talk correctly. I had a blast watching it. I thought it was a funny movie, and yeah, a couple of thoughts on this. Now, this is sadly not. I mean, I'm actually doing so well. I'm not spoiling anything, but I'm probably now going to get down to spoilers. But it honestly shouldn't be a big deal because this is not like a big blockbuster movie or anything like how Black Widow is or Fast and Furious 9, for examples. But so yeah, I'm just get down to spoilers as soon as I can. Let me just get my thoughts. Just basically, let me just tell you before I get to spoilers. Let me just tell you what was my experience. So yeah, um, yeah. So there's a couple of scenes. One of my favorite scenes are hilarious. Like for example, ding dong. Actually, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go do that. Hold up. Ding dong! It's America, mother. Well, you get the idea. I'm not actually gonna say that bomb on camera. I'm not in a million years. But still, I kept reminding that. And I actually kind of swore a lot, and as in just basically copy everyone that were cussing in the freaking movie. Like, are you white f bomb crazy or ding dong? It's America f bomb, and just I'm gonna rip your it's very messed up of me to do, but I don't know why. I do that almost every time. I guess with an R-rated movie or something. Like, is it me, or do I just imagine myself being one of those R-rated movies? And I just swear and cuss a lot. But I don't ever want to do one of those, where there's smoking, cocaine, drugs, and all that on movies. There's a couple of things I want to avoid doing in real life. And, when I'm an adult. Vaping, smoking, being an alcoholic. Now here's a funny story. So I thought drinking alcohol would be bad for me, but it's all right for me to drink alcohol. But the part of me being an alcoholic is the part I need to avoid. So I could technically drink alcohol. Not at this age, just when I'm old enough to drink. But technically, I can drink alcohol. It is all right for me to drink alcohol. It's just me being an alcoholic is the bad part. So yeah, being an alcoholic and drugs, whether it's cocaine or marijuana, anything like that. I would like to avoid that for the rest of my life. Just Get those away from me. I want to get the hell away from all of them. Still, so yeah, I'm just having a blast watching it, just rewinding a couple of funny scenes and just repeating, and then I stop and then we wind back and okay, that's still funny though. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I enjoyed watching the entire freaking movie. Now, I guess now I'm gonna get down to spoilers. So before okay, one more thing I gotta say. So I'm gonna believe this entire thing. So I guess this is a movie where George Washington is trying to basically win a war, whether it's World War One or World War Two or Civil War, whatever it is. But by the end of it, spoiler. Actually, here comes the spoiler. So yeah, spoiler warning. So I'm actually gonna try to do this because I did this with my spoiler review for not spoiler review, spoiler free review for F9. So if I do this, I'm gonna talk some spoilers. But if I don't do this, yeah, the spoiler is done. So feel free to mute the video. So yeah, spoilers in 3, 2, 1. By the end of the movie, George Washington basically announced the 4th of July, July 4th, 1776, I think. I think that's the right year. So I guess so, but yeah. So yeah, and by the beginning, don't worry. I had to, that's a notification there. I don't know what's going on there. My Chromebook's still screwed up. So by the beginning of the movie, I'm like, okay, what the heck's happening? Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that I'm gonna believe all of this stuff had actually happened, minus the modern stuff that we're here. But by modern stuff, I mean stuff that we do nowadays, and by nowadays I mean like all the modern stuff, not all the stuff. There's just it's hard to explain, but I'm believing that all this definitely happened without some of the R-rated stuff. But still, I'm gonna believe all of this definitely happened. With the George Washington went to war with the British about 4th of July or something. Revolution, something like that. I'm gonna believe. I'm gonna believe all this has happened. Not that I don't believe it. I mean, I know a little bit. I mean, I sadly pay attention in class, but in history and stuff. But I mean, I know a few stuff about this, like George Washington and Abraham Lincoln, I guess. But still, yeah, I'm gonna believe all this. Definitely happened without some of the R-rated stuff in there. But one thing I'm confused of and would like to know. Why the hell is the bad guy a freaking werewolf? How did that even happen in the first place? Like, I'm sorry, what? He's a freaking werewolf? What? So wait, werewolves on his ears? What? I'm just confused by that. Not that's a negative thing. Not that's something I don't like about it. I'm just curious and just going nuts about. Like, I don't get it. How is he a werewolf in the first place? That part I'm very confused of. And yeah, now Danny Tatum, he was freaking hilarious as George Washington and a couple of other characters in the movie. But what else? But what I did like about was the ending. Oh snap, that's that tower in Washington D.C., that big tower thing. And I'm like, wait, why are they tearing it down? I don't get it. But then, they're rebuilding it. Okay, I got it. And I guess one of my favorite moments was that that George had said something about I want Abraham Lincoln sitting on a chair like over there, something like that. Because that I'm like, so that's how it all began, with all that stuff in Washington D.C. and so. But yeah, I like how this movie, just I don't know what even to say, but there's a couple of things I like about this movie that is related to what had actually happened, and back in I guess 1776 and stuff. But the ending, I'm like, okay, what the heck just happened there? Not that I did not like the ending. I'm just like, well, slaves. What's happening? What is even happening? And there's a couple of references here to movies like John Wick, along with along with Titanic and freaking Star Wars. Literally, there's a scene. When they're about to go to war with each other, there's like these. For if anyone has seen Empire Strikes Back, what those things in the snow biome. It's been a while since I've seen episode 5. Still, they basically have those things, but with I guess London or British buses. I don't know how to explain it, but they freaking have some similarities with Star Wars stuff in here. Like, there's even one of those drone things. I don't know how to explain it, but there's a couple of stuff that were similar to Star Wars. Like, wait a minute, I realized that some of this stuff is from Star Wars. What the heck? What is with this movie? There were a couple of references. Mostly for Star Wars. Now, there's a line where one of the characters said, I learned it from John Wick. Like, oh my God, we got a name drop for John freaking Wick. And then there's a funny scene where where they kind of end up sinking a big ship. And they're like, if anyone asks, the Titanic hit the iceberg. I'm like, what? Wait, what? Are you kidding me? This movie's bonkers. This movie's freaking insane. But one thing I liked the most about this movie was the freaking animation. I almost took my hands off. But I think I'm done with the spoilers. So I think, yeah, I should be done with the spoilers. So I'm probably gonna have a few thoughts. Like by the time I'm done recording this video, I'm gonna be like, crap, I forgot to mention this. But that always happens with me every time with these videos, with these reviews, thoughts. Still, but I think I'm done with the spoilers. Now for the one thing I liked about, the main thing I liked about was the animation. I freaking love the animation. Now, I've been given way too many movie awards on my reviews, like for F9, and I was about to say something that was Conjuring related, and I just, God dang it, I just said it. Now you know that I gave a movie award to one of the Conjuring movies, but I didn't say which one. It could be number 1, number 2, or number 3. But I will be doing a triple movie review for the Conjuring trilogy. Still, I've been given a lot lately, and I'm just like, okay, this is way too much. Can I just put like a badge for add to your collection or must see in theaters or rent at home, something like that? But I'm like thinking, okay, this should get the must see on Netflix or add to your list on Netflix. But still, the animation, I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I can't take it. The animation's freaking awesome. So, anyways, let's get down to business. So, for action, I'm going to give 4 stars, 8%, because there's a bunch of action going on. And I actually forgot something. Now, I could see what they meant by the violence in here with the gore and stuff. I'm like, okay, I can see that. I can see what they meant by that. So still, the action, I'm going to give 4 stars, 80%. The action's all right in here, and then I guess I dig it. And the comedy, I'm going to give 4 stars, 80%, because this movie was freaking hilarious. I freaking enjoyed it. Now for drama, I guess this drama is based on a true story with what happened back then in 1776. So I'm just gonna get 50-50, which is 3.5 stars, 50%. Because, like I said multiple times, I don't care about the drama. I just, yeah. Still, and for horror, I'm gonna give 2.5 stars, 30%. Because, like I mentioned earlier, this movie was rated TVMA for sex, nudity, language, and gore, which I was surprised about. And yeah, I could see what they meant by the gore, since there's some serious R-rated violence in here. Not like over the top, like John Wick or anything. Just some R-rated violence going down. And suspense, I'm gonna give 50%, 3.5 stars, because I am rooting for some of these characters, and I probably shouldn't, since I guess some of these guys do make it out, since this happened in a true story or something. But still, I'm like rooting for some of these characters. Like, oh snap! Don't tell me he's gonna die. And no, I'm gonna be honest. I was worried if George Washington was gonna die, but I probably should have done some research before watching this, because I barely know a little bit about what happened. But all this that happened in the movie, I guess, is just something that actually happened, and that's how the 4th of July is now a thing. And actually, the 4th of July is coming in 3 days, so holy freaking crap. And that was a notification from my phone, since my phone's charged all day. But still, I'm going to give the movie 5 stars, 100%. I freaking loved it. And for casual fans, I'll give it a B. Cinephiles, A+. Mostly for the animation. And critically, I'm going to give it a B+, 9 out of 10. And from the Moist Mirror, I'm giving it 100%. But this is getting the movie, but if you can see, this is getting the movie reward bad, because I gotta give credit for the animation. The animation, I freaking dig it. I freaking love the animation a lot. I'm just like trying to hold it in. Don't give it a movie reward. Don't cave in. But I caved in and gave it a freaking movie reward. But still, I had a blast watching this movie. And let me know your thoughts, comments down below if you had if you had seen the movie on Netflix, which is now streaming on Netflix. And if you're old enough to see it, I should have never saw it, because I'm not old enough to see it. But then again, I had watched a bunch of R-rated movies back in 2019, in the summer of 2019, and I guess I have a way to watch R-rated movies without getting caught, but don't tell anyone I said that. Still. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, comments down below if you have seen the movie, and yeah, as always, I'll see you guys in the next movie review on the channel, which will probably be the Tomorrow War, either the Tomorrow War or part one of Fear Street, since both of those are coming out tomorrow. But Tomorrow War is on Amazon Prime, and Fear Street is on Netflix. But still, again, let me know your thoughts, comment down below. Did you like the movie? Did you not like the movie? What was your favorite or least favorite from the movie? And yeah, also, yeah, another thing. Here's a spoiler. Well, so yeah, Abraham Lincoln kind of dies thanks to one of the British being a freaking werewolf, just ripping out his beard and stuff. But there's a scene where he's a freaking forest ghost, which I'm like, what the hell? What? And if my dad saw this, he'd be losing his mind, which I think he should definitely see this for himself. And I probably should have watched this with him, but still. So yeah, he in the ending, Abraham grabs a freaking lightsaber as he's a force ghost, which I'm just like, what the hell? I'm done. This movie's bananas. But yeah, that's it. That's enough spoiler. That's one more spoiler. But still, there was a lot of references, mostly for Star Wars, which I kind of lost my mind about. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next movie review. Peace out.